In part 3, Charlie put an end to the town drought. She made it rain on her garden but also on the swing into spring parade, which put a smile on no one's face but Sherry's. I did it! I really did it! I sang out. I made it rain. About what? Said Dad. I know, and Aunt Dee helped, but I wrote the rain song, and it was my rain cloud experience with the fan and ice cubes that really did it. Isn't the rain gorgeous? Well, if you see a garden of rose, watermelon seeds, and apple pits struggling to grow in parched ground, rain is glorious, but if you are a town full of people in the middle of an outdoor feast, rain is not so glorious. You are always running everything, cried Irv Jordan, a boy in my class who is always my number one enemy. His wet New York Yankees t-shirt clung to his chest so tightly it looked like he had pinstripe skin. Then a mob of sopping wet fourth graders yelled out, "Charlie did it! Charlie did it! Get her!" Hold on now, kids, said Dad. Charlie didn't make it rain. Her Aunt Della had some of her pilot's friends do a cloud seeding experience with special chemicals. They made it rain. Isn't that right, Dee? Auntie, look at me. My rain hat dropping my spirits demand. I tried to tell you before that I wasn't able to get my friends to come through. But if they didn't make it rain, then I started. I really did it. I made it rain on everyone's parade. I looked at Ethan and the other kids. Now they looked like they really wanted to throttle me. Before they got the chance, I grabbed Moran, my big old chocolate Labrador, and took off. See you at home, Dad. I took a shortcut through the hole in the fence behind Mr. Magruder's yard, just to make sure Ethan and the other kids didn't follow me. I made it home just as the rain let up. I couldn't keep the grin off my face. That was quite a storm we just had, said Great Aunt Tess as I banged through the door. Her friends from Scrabble Society were coming over that evening for a tournament. Gardy's apartment wasn't big enough for tournament night, so Dad let us use our house. Folding tables and chairs filled the living room. Little glass blows like little balls of hard candies in flavors like truffle and butter rum that doesn't taste good. It was raining cats and dogs, she added. That's my family for you, always saying these sayings that I don't always understand. Katie explained that raining cats and dogs mean a really hard rain. She said that back in the old days, cats and dogs would sleep on rooftops. Then a really hard rain came. They all jumped down from the roof, so it seemed like it was raining cats and dogs. Katie also said that I looked like something the cats dragged in and told me to bathe and put on clean clothes. Then I came downstairs afterward. Katie had on her coat. I'm going to the bakery across town to get some pastries for the party. I'll be back. in an hour. Try to keep yourself from looking like something that the cat dragged in again. First off, we don't have a cat. Secondary, I don't know why I would let a cat drag you inside. The third thing is now I really wanted to find out what something a cat dragged in looked like. It was time for another experience. I opened all doors and windows, but how would I get cats in? I cried. Here, kitty, kitty, but no cats came. Then I remembered that cats like to play with strings. I scattered some ball of yarn Katie was using to make a sweater that hadn't even gotten its first sleeve yet. Then I placed saucers of milk in corners of the room. I made trails to the milk with pieces of cheese and memorial food, since the memorial was sleeping on the sofa, which he only did when the adults were out. I figured he wouldn't mind my using his food for the experience. Then I tried again. Here, kitty, kitty, I called out. Come inside, I have toys and snacks for you. Nothing. Maybe all the cats were sleeping. Maybe I need to put up a sign. Cat party. But no cats can't read. Maybe I need to go to somewhere cats hang out and invite them personality. I was about to go hop on my bike and head over to the garbage can behind the restaurant of Main Street when a little gray cat with white paws leaped into the kitchen windowsill. Meow, she purred. It seemed like she was saying hello. Meow, I said back. I hope she understood what I meant. Welcome, little kitty. She did. In came the kitty. Slowly she nibbed on a piece of cheese. Then I picked up a ball of yarn and dangled end above her. She tried to grab it and I pulled it away. She tried to grab it and I pulled it. She tried again and again. Up, down, up, down. We played at this game for so long I almost forgot I was doing an experience. That when I realized the kitty hadn't dragged anything with her. I wondered how I would get her to go out and came back dragging something. Then the kitty yelled and hisses. I looked around the room. Cats! They appeared anywhere. Okay, time to find out what cats dragged in, I said. I had no idea how to say that in Persian, which is the name I made up for a cat language. The little kitty ran off. I looked around the room. That's when I saw him, a giant tiger-striped tomcat. The little kitty tried to dive past him to the window, but his paw shattered her back inside. The little kitty let out a sound that would have made Tiger proud. The tomcat dove at her like Jagger, and they ran around the room in a circle. The little kitty leaped straight up to the ceiling. Now, if she had stayed up there, I might have avoided what happened next. But what crazy cat landed right on sleeping Mura's head. The dog woke up and growled. The cat yowled, and I hooved stopped. Now up in the table and a floor litter had hard candies that nobody eats anyway. Wouldn't have been a terrible result for a science experience gone haywire, but during the cat and dog chase, a burnt bunch of squirrels and a family of freeloading raccoons chowed down on the trails of Murray's food. Murray do his duty as a watchdog. Stop the cats and went after the squirrels and raccoons. What a mess they made! No wonder they consider wild animals. Unfortunately, well, maybe not, another uninvited guest arrived at the party. A skunk. The skunk left loads of spray of skunk juice that set off another round of yowling, growling, and howling. Plus some scratching and squirring. The cats and dogs and squirrels and raccoons and skunks are who knows what other wildlife thankful took the chase outside. I know I should have left a note for Dad, and Katie said where I was going, but I didn't have time. Besides, I had no idea when I was going. I hopped on my back and chased after the chase. Where will the chase end? What about Charlie's garden? Find out and let us my face be your umbrella.